How's it going? This is my latest project I just picked up. It is a 1982 Honda CX500 Custom. It is not running, and it has only just over 12,000, or not just over, 12,500 original miles, which is pretty low. And it's actually in really good shape. The only problems are things that have arisen from age. I'll show you. It hasn't been registered since 2003, so it has been parked and has been sitting for 11 years. I know the owner very well. I work with him, or the original owner, I should say. He bought it from his dad, owned it in 1982, and he bought it from him, and he's owned it for like 15-20 years. So I feel very safe about buying it, even though it doesn't run. And he assured me that it ran great up until he parked it, and then it's just been sitting for, as you can see, 11 years. So it needs a few things, the biggest being the fork seals. These compress all the way down. Those are completely shot, so those have to be done. The front tire was frozen completely, and took off the caliper. As you can see, I've been working on the brakes and got that freed up, and it's working great now. It should probably get new pads and rotor, but it works great. The front tire is in really bad shape. I mean, not horrible, but I wouldn't trust my life on it. And the rear isn't in bad shape, but I'm gonna have to definitely take a look at it and decide if it needs new tires, since they're at least 11 years old. But yeah, this is just a great little bike, and I'm excited to see what I can do with it. Another big thing it's going to need, specific thing it's going to need, is this intake boot is cracked. So that's definitely going to have to be replaced. It's not really rusty, except for right here on the tank. It's got a little bit of surface rust. Everything else I think will clean up, and it's got no dents or scratches, really. It's just a little dirty. So I think I'm going to first just get it running and restore it on a budget, and then I may or may not try to make it into like a little cafe thing. I don't know. So many people do that, and they don't do a great job always. But I just want to get it running. I did buy a set of drag bars that are black. For my last project, I was going to use them, and I never did. So I may stick these on there, because these bars just curl back so much. I'm not a big fan of that. So I may stick these straight drag bars on there. I'm not really sure how it will look, but obviously that's not how it's going to look if I put those on, but just trying to envision how it would look. I was thinking about doing that, and then getting some bar end mirrors, getting rid of those big mirrors. Everything else should fit on those then, and I'm not really sure what else I'm going to do, but I'm happy I only paid $500 for it. So $500, normally, you don't want to touch a bike that you can't turn over unless you're a really good mechanic. But seeing as I trust the guy I bought it from, because I work with him and I just know he's a really trustworthy guy, he wouldn't try to hustle me at all. I felt comfortable, and I think just with cleaning out the carbs, getting some new spark plugs, changing the oil, that kind of stuff, I think I could get it started. So keep you guys updated.